Вот и началось, блядь, по Краснодару.
The Afipsky oil refinery in the Krasnodar Krai once again comes under attack by Ukrainian drones, despite its seemingly well-protected location near the permanent deployment base of the 90th Anti-Aircraft Missile Brigade. Overnight on February 10th, the Ukrainian Defense Forces launched another long-range strike on the Russian Federation. The targets of the attack, as reported by local media and witnesses, were the oil refinery in the small town of Afipsky and several other facilities in Krasnodar. The success of the strike on Afipsky oil refinery is particularly indicative because this industrial complex is situated right next to the permanent base of the 90th Anti-Aircraft Missile Brigade of the Russian 49th Combined Arms Army. Moreover, these two locations are not just close. They are, without exaggeration, across the street from one another. To specify, Russia's 90th Anti-Aircraft Missile Brigade wields Buk M2 surface-to-air missile systems, and since 2020 has begun to receive the latest Buk M3 systems too. The unit's current condition, as of 2025, in terms of the types and quantity of equipment available, is unknown. Meanwhile, the attacked Afipsky refinery itself has a design capacity of 6.25 million tons of oil per year. It is also a strategic enterprise that supplies fuel to the Russian invasion forces in Ukraine, as reported by Ukraine's official Center for Countering Disinformation. In brief, it's a critical target even among other oil refineries. The extent of the damage inflicted in the strike of February 10, 2025, is unconfirmed at the time of publication. The Russian Ministry of Defense reported 15 Ukrainian UAVs had been shot down, including 7 intercepted in the Krasnodar Krai. Nonetheless, the fact is, some managed to break through an area that should be hosting potent air defenses and reach the critical infrastructure, as evident in the footage from the site. Earlier, Defense Express reported Ukrainian February 3rd strikes on an oil refinery near Volgograd and a gas processing plant near Astrakhan, and on January 29th, drones targeted the Siburg-Stovo enterprise, a Putin's private asset and a supplier of raw materials for explosives.
Вот и началось, блядь, по Краснодару. Валим, 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 валим. Въебали дроны в дом в Краснодаре.
Пизда, рулю нахуй. Ебать нахуй, нихуя себе. На нахуй. Я не знаю сейчас.
Russian servicemen showed the consequences of Baba Yaga's attack. They say that all entrances and exits were destroyed, and now there is no light or internet access.
Так, отак заряджаються важкі боєприпаси по 10 кг кожен.
A few moments later.
Короче, все. Тумач, что можешь сказать, прокомментировать?
ЕГЭ прилетела, разъебала все эти выхода.
Все, у нас ни связи, ни света нету, ни интернета, короче. Все грустно очень.
Another night of Shahed drones being shot down over Ukraine. Ukraine has significantly improved its ability to shoot down Shahed drones, intercepting the majority of them using a mix of air defense systems, electronic warfare, and small arms fire.
Сбитя! Сбитя! Упал!
Mobile air defense teams, equipped with man-pads and anti-aircraft guns, work alongside radar-guided systems like Gepard and NASAMS to neutralize incoming threats. An overview of recently destroyed Russian and North Korean equipment and personnel in the Kursk region, inflicted by the 1st Assault Battalion of the 92nd Assault Brigade. Russia's losses in the Kursk region have escalated due to increased Ukrainian drone and missile strikes targeting military infrastructure, air defenses, and supply lines. Ukrainian forces have effectively used long-range kamikaze drones and artillery to disrupt Russian logistics, causing significant damage to depots, command centers, and air bases. These strikes have resulted in the destruction of multiple air defense systems, including Pantsir-S 300 units, weakening Russia's ability to defend the border. North Korean military assistance to Russia, primarily in the form of artillery shells and missiles, has also suffered setbacks. Reports indicate that Ukrainian strikes have destroyed stockpiles of North Korean munitions before they could be deployed, reducing their impact on the battlefield. Additionally, intercepted North Korean rockets have been found to be unreliable, with many failing mid-air or missing their targets. Ukrainian intelligence has also identified North Korean personnel assisting Russian operations, though casualties among them remain unconfirmed. French TV channel France 2. Orban has been found to own an undeclared luxurious Austro-Hungarian-era palace worth 45 million euros. It is claimed that the Hungarian Prime Minister possesses an undeclared estate worth 45 million euros, registered under his father's name. The castle was purchased for 15 million euros, with an additional 30 million euros spent on restoration. Trying to emulate his idol, Putin?
This is a huge palace that can only be seen from the air because it is kept secret. 6,000 square meters of living space already used by Viktor Orban, the Prime Minister of Hungary. There you can see several swimming pools. There is also a palm garden. It's a mini Versailles. Versailles is in the village. Thanks to his pilot's license, this opposition deputy tirelessly documents the progress of the work. He discovered there a tunnel and an underground garage for discreet entry onto the property, a huge library and a massive banquet hall. Once the property of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, the castle today belongs to Viktor Orban's father. The cost is 15 million euros, and no one knows how it was financed. In a normal democracy, the government would resign over such a scandal.
A frozen conflict means Putin will return with more aggression. This would be a defeat for all, Zelensky warns.
This is in contact with President Trump. I told him, you will see, if we don't have security guarantees, we have already had a frozen conflict. We've been through this. Why repeat that negative experience with the Minsk arrangements again? With the Normandy meetings, a frozen conflict will lead to Putin returning with his aggression. Who will then get the prize? Who will then go down in history as the winner? No one. And it will be a defeat for absolutely everyone. And it's very important for us and for Trump. He needs not just to end the war, he needs to ensure that Putin has no chance to return with war against us. I think this is the most important thing, and everyone must acknowledge this. Then it is victory. And I think that's what we all need to work on. Because once again, I emphasize, Putin does not want ending the war. And when someone really does not want to end the war, you can just take some half step with them. Because he will use it later to come back again, because he doesn't want to. You need such a story, such an agreement, such security guarantees that regardless of whether he wants to or someone after him comes, we don't know if they want to kill Ukrainians and seize all our land and completely destroy Ukraine, or does not want to, cannot. Why? Because of such security guarantees, because of the security guarantees that if they go to war, they will face such responsibility and they will lose theirs. That's what it should be. And this is very real. I am sure of it. We wrote this in the victory plan.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Every day we had a guy last week. gets 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.